Hey everybody, this is Dream, and today I'm going to be reviewing Ziggurat 2. Ziggurat 2 is developed and published by Milkstone Studios. It came out on February 11th and is $24.99 on Xbox. This game is an ID at Xbox title. So this game is a roguelite, first-person, dungeon crawling type of game. In this particular version, this is a sequel. In this version, there's actually a lot more game modes than the original version. The original version had just basically a story mode, which this one has, which in this particular game, the story mode is actually a lot more advanced than the original as well. But this game has a lot into it. There's so many different gameplay options. So like right now, I'm playing this like basically consistent wave gauntlet type deal, and I just have to get through the waves by surviving and killing as many enemies as possible. There's other modes are like this one infinite dungeon mode, which is awesome. It's extremely hard actually. And then there's story mode. In story mode, you're gonna have to play different side quests and stuff in order to unlock the main quest areas, and then to complete that. As you complete the story mode, you're gonna unlock perks and weapons and all this other kind of stuff, and other characters that you can choose to use. Which that is a similar aspect to the first game that they had set up like that. Overall, this game is quite a bit of fun. If you're into roguelite games or you're into dungeon crawlers, then you're really gonna like Ziggurat. It's pretty well made. The only real downside in this particular game is that there's one feature in the original game that I really did like a lot that they didn't include so much in this one, which is kind of the hidden rooms aspect in the original game. So basically, in the original game, you could sometimes find walls that you could shoot at and take down, which would unlock a hidden area that will get you some better stuff. In this game, they've done something a little bit different. They've added these little keys that you can find randomly in the levels, which kind of, I guess, work kind of similar, but I still liked the idea of finding like a hidden wall. But overall, the game is pretty well put together. It is not quite as crisp as the first one, and what I mean by that is that there are some instances where this particular version, you'll see enemies like spawn sideways, like inside walls and stuff like that, which is a little wonky. But usually they work themselves out and you can kill them. And sometimes you'll be shooting one and it'll just disappear like that. Now some of the enemies, they actually have teleportation that they can do. But in some cases, it's not even the enemies that do that that will accidentally just fall off of the map and then pop up someplace else. So that's, it's a little bit less crisp as compared to the original, but overall it's still pretty good. I mean, it's still really good, I should say. I mean, it takes away a little bit when you're shooting at an enemy that's super important, or that you want to kill and you're low health. So it's a little bit annoying because he'll sometimes spawn like right behind you when he falls through the wall. But overall, it's not so bad that it takes away from the game itself. It's just a little thing that can be a little bit annoying from time to time. As for the difficulty of the game, it is quite difficult, and the achievements are not going to be an easy completion from that perspective at all either. It's going to take you quite a while to get all the achievements, and it's going to require lots and lots of skill. So just keep that in mind. However, it's definitely a game that I recommend trying to get lots of achievements on because all of them are quite well done, and it's a very good list. Like, this is the type of list that I wish more developers took time to put together in the game. Overall, the game is just a high quality game, and you can tell that the developers enjoyed making it and have fun playing the game that they made. Like I said, the only drawback is that there's a couple of features from the original game that I felt like they should have included in the game with all the added features that they've added. But overall, the game is really well made and it's well done, and it's definitely worth playing if you're into any type of game like this. So I definitely recommend it, even at the price point of $25. Actually, I feel like this could be you know, a higher priced game compared to like other games like it. This is just one of the best dungeon crawling type games that exists, and with all the additions and added things that they put to the game, there's so much more that you can do throughout the game compared to in the past. So I definitely recommend this one. If you do pick it up, let us know in the comments what you think, and have a nice day, guys.